everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study, and today we're going to be watching Yukika. This is called Neon. I believe there's a second video. It's called Cherries Jubilees. I have no idea what to expect, but given the name Yukika, I assume this person is either Japanese or they're a Korean-born Japanese artist who debuted in Japan first. Now they're making their move to Korea, similar to how Yuna did, or like I said, they might just be full Japanese and making their Korean debut, just like how Ruan did recently. I've had Yukika suggested to me alongst the names of like Roshi and Ruan. Those three kind of have all been bundled together for some reason. And based on the track record of people's suggestions, Roshi was amazing, Ruan was amazing. So I assume Yukika is going to be, first of all, a female solo artist, and this in general is going to be a really good, interesting song to check out. Not sure if this is a debut or if this is a comeback. I certainly have never heard of her, but I guess we're going to see afterwards. I'm going to look up her profile on my phone. But before we get into that, this video, as always, is brought to you by our Patreon. If you would like to support us, we're going to be producing original short film content every other month, and we could really appreciate your help. The lowest tier, you get early access to content like this. We also have different level tiers where you get variety show, live stage, drama club reactions. All that good stuff is on Patreon. Now this is Neon and Cherries Jubilees by Yukika, and this is your form of therapy. Just a very interesting look. I like the look of like the little blush on her cheeks. Oh, interesting. I can relate. Weird how they're cutting between two very jarringly different aspect ratios. The scenes with the guy, that's shot in a way more widescreen film format. Yeah, I mean, it's beyond 16:9. And then hers is shot like 4:3. Hers is shot like old analog footage being converted to digital. Like, both are such very drastic formats in terms of aspect ratio for film, but to combine both is very jarring. And they have regular 16:9 footage as well. So it's like they're cutting between three different aspect ratios and they all tell a different story. Wow, I mean, this whole thing is very 80s and 90s influenced already, but this outfit right here with the black outfit, the black hair, and the strong red lipstick, just like even the black turtleneck, something about the black turtleneck and the black coat just screams like 90s. Wow, that outfit is actually, it looks really good on her. I don't know if there's meant to be a linear plot. I like that. I like how the neon lights of I Just Want to Be Alone, they cut it out so that it only spells neon. Are we meant to believe that the footage that's like 4x3, especially the ones that show the dates, are we meant to believe that that's from his view or his angle of her? That's certainly what it seems to be implying at the end. But this was a very, very interesting music video so far. It has a weird blend of like Japan and Korea in both the 80s and 90s. I'm not sure what to make of it yet. I certainly like it. This is definitely the kind of chilled out groove that I really like. It seems not wholly city pop inspired, but definitely I could see the correlation. I so far like their filmmaking style. I don't know if this is going to carry over into Cherry Jubilees, but I just like the narrative direction, especially how it starts where it seems like I guess he's a fan of her and he puts on her record and then he starts hearing her, or he starts listening to her music, and then it starts playing her footage. It's almost like he's seeing it, right? And like he is experiencing the music along with us. And I thought that was a very interesting take on that. This next one is called Cherries Jubilees or Jubiles. There's no, Jubilee is usually with two E's, right? There's only one E. Is it Jubiles? Jubiles? 좋아하고 있어요. That's very different. Okay, so the English title is Cherry Jubilees. Korean title is 좋아하고 있어요. I'm liking you. This also seems retro inspired, doesn't it? Obviously, already with the tape player. Oh, she's definitely Japanese. She's like overpronouncing her words. Like, she's very fluent. It sounds very fluent, but it sounds a little too clear. Wow. Wait, what? Hold on. Is this a part of the song, or was that just a long intro? Hold on, what's going on? Okay, so the lyrics are the same as the intro or the beginning. I don't know if the opening was just supposed to be like an acoustic version of this song, but it's the same song. Wow, this music video and just her art style in general is very artistic. I like it. So this is one of those music videos where the visual is a contrast from the song. The sound of the song is very upbeat, very loud. Like I said, very refreshing city pop inspired sounds. But the video itself is rather very low key, very calm. Yeah, it's also going for like that vintage film look. If you look at the highlights, it's like kicked up to magenta. Okay. I can see why people were suggesting Yukika to me. This is definitely something that I like. This is definitely in the wheelhouse of, well, not exactly the same genre of Ruan and Roshi. I understand the similar comparisons, both being Japanese artists, not Roshi, Ruan that is. Ruan and Yukika both being Japanese artists making their Korean debut. But then just that chill sound in general, both Roshi and Yukika have like a very beautiful chill sound. I feel like Roshi is a little bit more R&B inspired, and then Yukika is definitely a little bit more city pop 80s and 90s inspired. The songs are both very slow yet very exciting at the same time. Like, it's upbeat, but based on modern pop songs, it's a rather slow upbeat song. Now, I actually want to look up Yukika's profile real quick. So Yukika was born 93. It says birth name Teramoto Yukika, so she is definitely Japanese. Can speak Japanese and Korean, born in Shizuoka. Has a teardrop mole beneath her left eye. Oh, really? Was a model for Japanese fashion magazine Nicola. She first became an actress in a live-action version of Choco Mimi. Contestant on Mix 9, interesting. She loves anime and video games and was actually a voice actress for various animation and game series. Her special talent is she can eat her fist. What? Her role model is Boa. Interesting. Her and Boa have very different musical stylings, as of what I've heard. Childhood dream was she wanted to be a hamster because she really liked hamsters. She can't fall asleep. She listens to Minso's The Grand Dream. Interesting. The song that gives her strength when she's tired is Peg Yedin's Our Love Is Great. Ooh, okay. So Yukika seems like a very interesting artist. So far, based on the music I've heard, I particularly like it. This isn't necessarily the part of K-pop that most people are into, but I do hope that people actually do give Yukika a chance. I think when you have like really, really fast-paced rhythmic songs like we have in the mainstream K-pop industry, you need artists like Yukika who will sort of offset that balance. You know, you can't really appreciate something unless you hear other things. So I personally find Cherries Jubilees a little bit better than Neon. I like Neon, and I don't know which music video I like better. They're so vastly different, but there is something about Cherry Jubilees, especially that opening guitar, the acoustic rendition, that I just found very soulful. I don't know, her music in general, I feel like you can connect with it. That's how I'm feeling, and I connected most personally with Cherries Jubilees. So that's my take on it. In particular, I thought the music videos were produced very well. They were shot very much inspired by like the 90s mixed with like a more modern film vibe. I feel like Cherries Jubilees definitely was a little bit more modern nostalgia inspired. It wasn't using things like having the whole VHS look Neon did, but it shot like 4:3. It just had that softness that you get in film a lot. And then there was like a lot of the slightly overblown highlights in the background of just like the light kind of giving it that angelic atmosphere, where Neon had a little bit more of a deeper vibe. It felt very inspired by its name, Neon. So I ordinarily like that look, the neon look, and I do like neon, don't get me wrong, but there's just something about Cherries Jubilee, just I connected with it on a very personal level, that there was a raw component to that opening that I really liked. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of the Culture Study. I hope you learned something today. Let me know what you thought about Yukika's Neon and Cherry Jubilees in the comments down below. Which one did you like better? Let me know. Also, if you would like to support us, if you head over to patreon.com/formatherapy, for as little as $2 a month, you get early access to videos like this and more. However, if you don't want to support us monetarily, or you just can't, we understand. Why not support us for free by hitting like down below right there. Leave a comment while you're hitting like as well. Both actions help us out with YouTube search algorithm. Go ahead and click subscribe. Be notified when we upload a new video by hitting that notification bell, and go ahead and check out our other videos in this playlist over here.